project. We are going to make project evaluations. So for the past 2 weeks, we conduct a project with the Indonesian students, and this is the result of our post and pre-test of webinar, which our topic is choose healthy drinks. Next, so here we are going to talk about introduction, pre-assessment during webinar session, post-assessment, and also conclusion for our evaluation. So let me introduce, sir. The topic we made for past 2 weeks is choose healthy drinks among children, which the participants is 6 students from SDK Kritis Raja Surabaya. And our goal is to change the student preferences toward healthy drink choices. So pre-assessment for our nutrition educational plan is what we aim for. The mediator of behavior is to increase the rate of children to choose healthy drinks. And learning domain is first cognitive domain, which we aim to enhance the knowledge of benefits drinking healthy drinks. Affective domain, we aim to boost the attitude of children toward choosing healthy drinks in daily life. And psychomotor domain, aiming to share skills and ways in choosing healthy drinks. So implementation strategy that we use during the session or during the project is, first, we introduce the choices of healthy drinks, providing the benefits of drinking healthy drinks and highlighting cons of choosing unhealthy drinks. And second, how we engage with the students is we conduct games during the presentation so that the children is interested and we can tackle them in changing their behavior. So communication channels, we use English as well as Bahasa during presentation in order to ensure that students understand the presentation and can build a good relationship with the students. And our message is to encourage the students to choose healthy drinks. So I will pass, I will give some illusion of what happened during webinar session, which this is our compilation of screenshot during program. As you can see, we make ice breaking, get to know, and then we ask the student to introduce themselves so that we can catch their feelings, and then we play games and during the session and then photo session. So next, for post-assessment comparison between pre-question and post-question, I will pass this session to Miss Ain Husna.
Okay, thank you, Iza. So I will explain about the comparison between the pre-question and also the post-question. So for the first question, okay, there are up to 60% of human adult body is water. At first, the students that answered the question correct is 66.7%, but after we give the lecture, there are 83.3% of them answer the question correctly. Okay, so for the second question, it is recommended that children drink 6 to 8 cups of water a day, but up to 10 on a hot day. And initially, there are 83.3% of the students that answer the questions correctly. And after the lecture, after we give the nutrition educations, surprisingly, all the students are managed to answer the question correctly, 100%. And then the third question, okay, for the third questions, when children consume drinks with sugar throughout the day, their risk for developing tooth decay increases. So at first, there are only half of them answer correctly, but after we give the lecture, it increased from 50% to 66.7% that answer the question correctly. And then for the fourth question, okay, when the pH of blood drops below normal or less than 5.5, the acidity starts to dissolve minerals and destroy the tooth enamel. So before we give the nutrition education, there are only 33.3% of them answer the question correctly. But after we give the lecture, it increased from 33.3% to 66.7% of them able to answer the question correctly. And then for the last question, okay, plain water contains 0 calorie. At first, there are half of them do not know and answer is false. But after we give the nutrition education, yeah, surprisingly, they can answer, all of them can answer, and all of them can answer the question correctly, which is true. So I think what we can conclude from the pre and post question is we the goal and message are successfully delivered because the pre and post question shows a significant changes and the children shows positive response and score well for the quiz game that had been conducted. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Group 2. Please give round of applause for Group 2. And I would like, yeah, great. I would like to ask you a question related to the programs. How do you think delivering nutrition education in slightly different population than you normally, um, you know, interact? Maybe do they have difficulty in English, or are you delivering in Bahasa in English or mix? Or
In English.
do you think they have difficulties?
Yeah, a little. I think they still can understand what we're trying to.
If there is any of point that they didn't get, then their teacher translate it in Bahasa.
Okay, great. Yeah. And then can you tell me related to the behavior change theory, how can you relate to the nutrition education that you do?
Sorry, sir, can you repeat the questions?
Uh, did you use any theory that we taught before and how it relates with your nutrition education?
I think we use cognitive behavioral theory, which we relate how their conditions correlate with what attitude they choose. Because during this session, we, how can I say, we like slightly engage their cognition by saying what the cons of having unhealthy drinks. So when they get the point of like my point during the presentation is unhealthy drinks can cause tooth decay. So and then their teachers say that if they drink a lot of unhealthy drinks, then they will lose their teeth. So that's how we alter how they think about something with their attitude, so that they can engage with the attitude of choosing healthy drinks like that.
Okay, thank you. And I want each and every one of the group to say something related to your own self-efficacy. Do you know what self-efficacy means? Self-efficacy in conducting or delivering nutrition education. Are you like more confident, or are you afraid before, and how it went, and how do you think you see yourself if you have to do it all over again? Maybe you can one by one.
Do I want to answer first?
Yeah, Eza.
Okay, I will answer you first. Before the project or nutrition education, we quite stressed and somehow nervous on how we are going to deliver, on how the student will react with what our presentation. But back then, when the presentation, it is very, very fun. For me, it is a good experiences to have with the children, and the children is very supporting as well. They react with what we deliver, and then when during the game session, they really enjoy the game, and they cheer up if they answer correctly. So after the education nutrition project, I feel really, really I feel good because that was a very amazing experience, and yeah, it's quite it increased my self-esteem, my confidence when I talk, and increase knowledge with engaging with another students from another geography area, which is Indonesian. So it's a good experience for me, and I'm blessed I got these chances to do education plan with the children.
Okay, thank you. How about Ain? You want to say something?
Oh yeah. At first, okay. First, for me, I think it will be difficult for me to communicate with the students, the children, because it's not easy to capture their attention along the program. It's not easy,
Yeah.
and I feel blessed because there are the apa, their teacher can help us get along the program. Uh, they she helped us by translate what we trying to explain to the children, and also I think I need more preparations because we doing this program uh, honestly last minute. So so I think after this, if we are going to do this program again, we must prepare it well. So yeah, but overall, it's very very interesting, and I enjoy the program, and I get the best experience where I can to educate the students because this is my first time actually to give to educate people, and it also come from another country. So that's all I think.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ain. How about the other member? Who's another member? Is it Jana in this group or Aisha?
Ibrahima.
Ibrahima Kolibali. You want to say something? Can you share your experience? Is it difficult to communicate with children as well as communicate with your fellow in Malaysia? Can you speak louder, Ibrahima?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yes, yes. But your voice is not clear enough. You can perhaps write something in the chat.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Better now.
Oh. Sumpah, as I told you at the beginning, to the early to our project, but at them we already being able to make after that we to send this new technology to the children, but about the deflation because of the little because about how we say to another way that the understanding was easy. And after that, I got this knowledge that will be my experience about education education program, and also I learn more and also I met and group other cultural or ethnic group that's different from my side, and also I think that it's one approach to lead to the experience of my that's of
Okay, thank you. Maybe Asia want to translate that?
like
Asia, Ain want to translate what Ibrahima has said?
yeah, to
I think your connection is not stable. You can write something on the chat. Okay. Let's move on to the second group. To the first group. All of the members already here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's going to present? All of you.
Can you guys see the slide?
Yes, we see the slide already.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
All right.
So, okay, first, we are going to do some evaluation reports on our last webinar about the constipation among kids. So we will start first with John explaining the webinar's objective.
Oh, yeah. So our webinar went well with the kids. There was a very nice response from them and a high level of cooperation. And so these were some of the objectives of why we carry out our webinar on the given topics. So the main important things were two. One was to inform students about what is constipation, how it happens, and how to prevent it among kids. So we went to we explained many things. We told them rather what was the meaning of constipation, and then we also told them how to prevent it by telling them more ways. For example, to drink a lot of water, and also to do exercise regularly, and also eating food that contain a large amount of fiber. So, and the second thing was to teach students how to make drinking water fun and easy. Next slide. So the biggest question was why did we choose this constipation as our main topic to talk? So, and the reason was simple, and these are what we outline in the slide. So one of the reasons was to avoid any further diseases. We know that constipation is a medical situation. It's not a normal situation. So when it happens to kids, it may lead to even much or greater condition. Another reason was for the vegetable and fiber benefits. We know that most of our food today they contain a lot of harmful content. So, and we try to teach children to value the importance of vegetables and fiber in the diet. So one of the reasons. Another was because kids are more common to get constipation. So we know that kids don't have choices. they just eat something or they just do anything because they like it, but they don't consider the situation that comes with it. So we have to enlighten them to the realization that they need to be careful when choosing what to eat in order to escape the situation, and also to maintain high health in kids. So when we have a healthy kids, then we will have a healthy future, and the generation is starting with the kids. So when we have high health in kids, is very important. Another important reason was to correct the importance of correct water intake. So sometimes we don't, most of the time, water, because it's tasteless, so it's not fun for children. I myself, when I was very young, I didn't really like water because it's tasteless, so I rather go for soda or something sweet. But we told the children that it's important to take a lot of water. And the last, not the least, is to inculcate the values of self-care and health from the early age. As I said before, that children are supposed to be taught because they learn from us and they don't know anything. So we have to teach them and instill in them the values of self-care and health from the early age. And when you teach a child from the very early age, then it will grow with it going forward. So, and that's why it was important to talk on this topic. So I think I'll give the floor to our next member. Thank you.
Okay, next is I'm sorry. First of all, can you all hear me clearly? Is it like?
No, it's good. It's clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, first of okay, I'm going to present about pre and post knowledge comparison, which is our evaluation form. The first one is our first question is actually a basic question, which is how much water did they take daily? Because we have four four audience, four children that joined us at that time. So before actually the results is quite interesting because we expected that there is a comparison between their knowledge, and there is when we compare it, there is actually a quite positive outcome. Okay, for the first one, how much water you should take daily, the students answered it before. Only 3 children answer correctly, while the other one answer 4 to 5 glasses. And after the program, after we talk with them, they actually fully understand that they should take 3 to 8 glasses per day. Okay, next. Okay, this is our main topic, which is what is constipation. Before the program, they actually answered variety answers, because some of them did not know what is constipation. Some of them answered they did not know what it is, and some of them like not sure if it is a correct answer. And after the program, actually 100%, which is all of them answered the correct answer, which is put less than 3 times per week. Okay, our third question is the cause of constipation. Before our program started, actually they did not sure what the exact answer, and actually none of them only one of them answer correctly, which is diet that doesn't include enough water and fiber. And but after the program, it is quite interesting when we saw 3/4 of them answer the correct answer, which is diet that doesn't include enough water and fiber, while only one students that answer diet with full vegetables only. Maybe the students is actually misinformed or yes. Okay, next, our first question is can stress lead to constipation? Actually, this is a big, quite a heavy topic, because stress, some of students may not know what stress is, because yeah, actually some of us, when they adults, that they know what stress is. Yeah, right. So before the program, 50%, which is two of them, answered they did not know, and only one of them answered that yes, the true answer is yes. And so after the program, uh, only two of them answered maybe, which is maybe they get the idea from our program, because stress can lead to constipation, but maybe they did not sure, so they answer maybe, and that is our outcome. And the next question, the fifth question, is how to treat or prevent constipation. We asked them before the program. Uh, Two of them, which is 50% of them, answered not sure. And actually, after the program, 50% of them answered the correct answer, which is they drink enough water and eat lots of fruits and vegetables. That is actually the accurate answer, and we actually quite satisfied with their response. And this is actually the last question. The last question is actually next slide. Okay, this is actually an additional question that we asked to encourage them to drink more water. We asked if they can drink enough water after this, because they do know all the benefits of drinking waters and maintain water balance in their body. And uh, all of them answer yes. There is no answer such as I will try or maybe, and it is actually quite good. Okay, next I will pass the feedback evaluation to Aisha.
Okay, so for student feedback and evaluations, we can see that our project has achieved its first objective, which to transfer the knowledge to the student about the constipation. So here's some questions regarding the evaluation. Okay, for information, 5 points for really agree, 4 points mean agree, 3 points mean not sure, 2 points mean not agree, 1 point mean really not agree. So first question we ask them, please rate your evaluation on this program. So majority of them vote 5, and only one student vote for 4. So thus we can conclude that that they agree that our webinar went smoothly and enjoyable for them. And then the second question is that um, we can see that all of them are enjoying, because we asked them, are they enjoying this program? And then yes, the majority of them enjoying the programs. And plus, I guess it's kind of enjoyable because we actually presenting the topic in dual language, which means that we translate in English and also in Bahasa Indonesia, so that they can understand better. So, and next question is that is this topic easy for you to understand? So this question is regarding the level of understanding about the topic. So 2 of them answered 5, which means it's easy for them. And one person answered 2, which means it's not easy. And another one person answered 3, as for not sure. And then the last questions are related to our first objective, either we started to transfer the knowledge or not. So we can see that the result, we already achieved the objective, because majority of them agree that this webinar does increase their knowledge about the constipation. So here's we attach the photos during the session, and then and we can see that this Alinka shows her bottle when we ask them, are they have the bottles to drink? And then Alinka show her yellow bottle. Okay. So yes, here's the photos that we attached during the session. So I guess that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Give round of applause to the first team. And I would like to ask a question related to your program. Do you think um, a role model could be somebody like the parents and movie stars, or I don't know, religious leaders, or the teachers would have a better delivery in terms of nutrition education compared to yourself with your team? What do you think?
Can I answer? I
Yeah,
am not sure,
yes,
but I'll try.
yeah,
For
yeah.
me, it actually depends on how the person give the knowledge. I mean, the way they approach the audience, the children. Because even if you are a superstar, but if your ceramah or your talk is boring, the children may not want to hear it. It depends on how they present for me.
Okay, thank you. Any other uh, comments or answers?
Yes, I'm
Aisha?
agree with Jana. First, I guess the parents or family members are actually have a higher impact to their behavior, like because they live together, so they know their behavior, what is like, and then I guess to get and to imply an effective behavior, they need to transfer the knowledge to the family members too, so that they can change behavior, and then their surrounding also change. I guess that.
Okay, great. You want to add something, John?
So I just want to agree with what my friend has said. So we know that, yeah, it doesn't need to be a celebrity or someone who is a front position, but if you teach by example, and this is important, like Sister Hajo said, that parents are the major player in this, because even if we give them knowledge, but then they go home and find something different, of course, nothing much is going to change. So it's a great work that is centered on parents.
Okay, thank you. And I would like to ask each and everyone at the first group to have, like feedback for your own self-efficacy in terms of delivering, nutrition education in different population than yourself. And how do you think you can make it better if you have to redo it again?
Aisha want to answer first?
Jana first.
Okay, actually for me, before the presentation, I was very nervous. I I am like really nervous, but after I click the Zoom link and I saw all the children very energetic, and actually I don't remember his name, but he is the main reason. The children is the main reason my nervousness lower down. I mean, I suddenly feel very excited to give what my presentation to them. It's actually like one of the greatest experience, because even in Malaysia I did not experience it yet to children or to anyone. This is actually the first time, and I was very happy with the all the overall webinar and before and after the program.
Okay, great. Aisha?
So I guess for me, yeah, a few days before the program itself, I'm kind of mixed feeling. It's kind of nervous but excited because I'm going to meet students from Indonesia. It's kind of a new surrounding. So and then on the day after entering the Zoom and then see the kids are excited and then chaos, and I feel like I'm not feeling nervous at all, and then I can enjoy the session with them, engaging with them, talking. And yes, it's kind of a great experience for me as well, because I've never taught in front of kids like that. So yeah, it's a good experience.
Okay, good to hear. How about you, John?
Oh, well, I was a little bit nervous, but not much, because during the pandemic, I've been dealing with kids across Indonesia. Sometimes I
Great.
give talk to some kids on intercultural activities, and yeah, we do well with them. The main problem with me was the language. So I know that most of the kids they have little to no English, and I was using English the whole time. Didn't realize that we were supposed to use some Bahasa. Yeah, but sisters helped me a lot. They were using Bahasa. Yeah.
That's all right. That's what teamwork are for. We help each other, and very proud of you guys. Please give yourself a big round of applause for everybody. And sadly, this is the end of our course, and I hope uh, little or less you gain something, insight or experience from this course. Please keep in touch with your friend, with John and Ibrahima. Maybe Jana, Ain, Aisha, and Aiza is in the same what do you call study program, right?
Yes.
Still meet each other, right? Yeah. So usually every year when we have this course nutrition education before the pandemic, we going directly to the school, and sometimes we uh, have a field work in conjunction with, like going to the beaches, going fishing, or in the mountain. However, this year, due to the pandemic, we cannot have that. We hope the COVID-19 pandemic is going to be over, and keep healthy and keep safe, everybody. As your course coordinator, on behalf of Bu Konita and also Mbak Susi, thank you very much for your attention. And we don't have exam, just send me the report you just presented today, as well as the materials that you use for nutrition education. And you will hear from AGE soon related to the grade that you will have for this course. Yes, and hopefully you're gonna have good marks, and not only good marks, but you can have a good experience, good friends, and see you again. Maybe inshallah, if God permits, we can meet offline, one-on-one. I don't know, in the future. Thank you very much, everybody. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, you want to say something, Ibrahim?
One thing, said we
Sir.
Can you translate that, yeah, Jannah?
No, I don't want to translate it. But can we have a photo season? Because this is our last time meeting, right?
Okay,
and
yeah,
actually,
that's good
sir,
idea.
I want to ask, how do you how do you feel teaching us? I mean, because you asked us, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a pleasure and enjoyable teaching you all guys, even though with like barriers in terms of interaction between us. We have to do it online, and sometimes we have to like send the materials to the aula. I know it's not ideal compared to the previous one, but yeah, I think you're very what do you call proactive, and with the presentation that you have did, as well as the video from nutrition education, I think you pretty excellent student, I say, all of you. And
Thank you, sir.
I hope once again keep in touch with everybody. I hope that if you want to leave the WhatsApp group, that's fine, but usually just keep maintain. If any one of you still want to talk and checking out each other, it's fine. But I think if the pandemic is over, we can travel to Indonesia, or I can go to Malaysia as well. Who knows? We can meet somewhere in a conference, or I don't know. Okay, thank you. It's been a pleasure teaching you guys. So, Ibrahima, can you open your video so we can have a photo session? Jana?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
see
yeah.
well? Yeah.
Okay.
But I wanna ask you a question.
Yes.
Yeah, you said that we didn't have a final exam. So then this session will be our final exams, or what? Please, can you explain a little bit for us?
There is no final exam. So this is the final project as the major grading for this course. So there's no exam. The only
Okay.
exam is your midterm exam and also your nutrition education project.
Okay,
You want
I
to have an
see.
exam?
Okay.
If you really want it, then I can arrange it for you, Ibrahima.
Okay.
No, I
Not
mean,
get the point.
some students actually they like to have exam. Maybe I don't know for you, but if you say no, then it's fine. Okay. Can each and every one of you take a
Okay,
picture for yes?
okay.
Yeah.
Sir, can we get
Yes.
recording?
Yes. I will send you the recording later on after this. The nutrition education one and today as well. Okay. I will check on the clock. And can you take the picture for this?
Jana maybe can count.
Yes. Yeah, I try. Wait.
I also can.
Okay.
Okay. Can you count it?
I know now. Please.
Okay.
I can.
Okay, let me help you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more, please. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank
Good.
you, sir. Thank you,
Yeah, keep
everyone.
healthy and
Stay
happy always. I will
Thank you
send
so
you
much.
the recording in maybe in the what do you call aula, maybe later this week. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay.
Good afternoon and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye.
Bye.
Waalaikumsalam.